make Welsh Rarebit top toasts. Basically, all you do to make a batch is melt 4 tablespoons of butter. When it bubbles, add 4 tablespoons of flour. That's how we got here. Then you're gonna add 1 bottle of beer. I like Guinness for this. It's got a great flavor, nice and tangy. And who doesn't love the promise of beer cheese at any party? Come on. Just put this out with a bunch of pretzel rods and that's a party for me. But we're gonna make it fancy with toast and all kinds of different toppings. So we're gonna add 1 bottle of Guinness, let that bubble up and thicken up a little. Meanwhile, you're gonna shred up your cheese. For the cheese, you know, traditionally it's made with a good English or Welsh sharp cheddar. Switch over to a spoon and start doing figure 8s and melt all of that delicious gooey cheese down into the beer sauce. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We're gonna spice this sucker up with a couple of teaspoons. I just measure in the palm of my hand. A couple of teaspoons of dry mustard. A teaspoon of smoked sweet paprika. A fat dash of Worcestershire. And a little hot sauce to taste. So you can make it and tailor it as spicy or as mild as you like. For the toast points, I'm using a whole grain bread. Traditionally, my mom always served this on white toast points. To make toast points, of course, you trim your crusts. So I am going to hand this off. I'm gonna cheat. I can't toast bread because I set it on fire. Jeanette! So don't throw all of these great, delicious bits and pieces of bread away. I keep them in the freezer in a bag, and you grind them up to make breadcrumbs or cube them up to use them for stuffings. And when we come back, we'll carry on with like a million different types of toppings you could serve with your nachos, UK style, right after this. So guys, this is, I call them UK style nachos. This is basically beer cheese toast. And you serve it up at parties and gatherings with just a whole bunch of different toppings. I took some bacon out of the oven. I'm gonna throw some broccolini in the oven. I've got my griddle getting nice and hot. I'm gonna grill up some tomato. So we're gonna put the toast back in the oven with the cheese on it to brown the cheese and set it in place. And in the lower oven, I cranked it way up, 425, 450 even, and we're just gonna quick roast up some broccolini with salt, pepper, chili flake, and a little garlic, granulated garlic or garlic powder. Throw that in there. Roast broccolini. We've got our bacon out and nice and crispy. We're gonna start grilling our tomatoes. And then I got a couple more ideas to show you. Okay, grill up our tomatoes. Down here, I put some prosciutto in the oven for a couple of minutes. This is great on salad, too. You can make these little prosciutto crisps. And I put a little bit of sage into melted butter. Crispy sage and prosciutto are delicious on these toasts. I'm gonna coarse chop our bacon to go with the tomatoes and some baby watercress. I'll show you even more toppings when we come back. Okay, so UK style nachos. These are our toasts with the Welsh Rarebit cheese sauce all over the top. Just to give you some ideas of how to top these, here's a little bit of baby watercress, and you would top that with that spicy cheese sauce with bacon and tomato. Delicious. Or you could take crispy prosciutto, pop that on top with a fried sage leaf. Lovely. Or you could take a little bit of butter lettuce salad with a light lemony vinaigrette and some spicy radishes. Or you could do, this is one of my mom's favorites, the pickled onions with mango chutney on the spicy cheese and top it with chopped smoked almonds. Super yummy. And you can do the roast broccolini in the cheese sauce. Who doesn't love broccoli and cheese? Come on. So basically, you've taken beer cheese and toast and made a party platter. Not bad.